chance to whip it in, but Kamara in the way. Now, there's been some danger calls from corners, more coming from challenges, brought penalty reviews. This time it's taken short. Toure kind of blocked the path, but delivery is then charged down by Benama, and Dabo is dabbling and stealing and charging forward. That may be the first booking of this semi-final. Tuani might play the injury, but once he's up, he's going to go into the book. Well, his fullback on the other side, Ali Mamar, missing his Final Four clash through suspension, but after the quarterfinals, cards wiped, so no fears for Zaouani, unless, of course, he was to collect another. I've never seen a referee change his mind on a yellow card for a player being injured. And Zaouani does look okay. Picks up first booking on the 80th minute. Shows it's been a tough but fair contest. One that France want to find a knockout blow. Deep cross swung in towards the Dan, nods it down. But already a push, bringing free kick. It's funny, no footballer ever thinks they have pushed anyone. It would have been a French corner. Instead, referee Gustavo Tejera providing Morocco with the goal kick. Certainly been a fine performance from the Uruguayan whistler, having to represent for his country, given the 2023 champions unable to qualify for this 24th edition of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Could yet be a South American winner, the other semi-final between Colombia and six-time winners Argentina. At the moment, we are neck and neck between Europe and Africa's last representatives. Now, I'm not sure the referee needed to stop the play there, although Madi looking too mad. Bekuyu, Bayuki making a good run for Dabo, and it's a fine pass to find the defender, cuts in field. That's great defending. Zaouani then just drives away. Tough to find a way out. He's at least won himself a free kick. Zaouani, one of a number representing Union Touraja back in Morocco. Certainly, these young Atlas Lions have provided a huge amount of entertainment, colour, and goals. 12 goals and assists between the front three, Zabiri, Yassin and Mahama. And here is one of them, just glides brilliantly, does Yassin. Zabiri though, trying to skip away, but Kamara in the foot in. 7 minutes remain, we could have an extra 30. You sense if a goal comes in the next few minutes, it could very well be the winner. Well, there was an average of 5 goals in their 5 friendly meetings, but there was never more than 1 goal between the sides. 4-3 and 5-4 victories last year in a couple of friendlies at Clairefontaine. But the competitive action certainly brought far more tense and taut affair. Here's Zidane. Kamara. Centre-back's not happy to just play it forward until there's a good option. Here comes Toure. He's done well out on the flank, but more suited to central mid, the Monaco youngster, but he plays a poor pass, and now Morocco can break clear. El Haddad trying to find a shooting angle. Here's Sabiri. It's clipped in back towards the forwards, but Olmeta with an easy take. Mossad El Haddad breaking through and round Zidane. Tight one there. Kamara thought offside. They played on, clipped over by Yassin Khalifi. Not enough quality. Could be in for a grandstand finish. Dabo, it's behind Belmont, but it runs for Michel. And it will be a fifth France corner. He's not been heavily involved, Luca Michel, but when the moment came, he showed his striking instincts. Tapping in from Mustafa Dabo's centre. And that levelled the affair a minute shy of the hour mark. Dabo looking to create again. Ball whipped in, but it's an easy take for substitute goalkeeper Ibrahim Gomis. They came in for the injured Yanis Benchaouch. In the end, it came just after France had scored. Morocco were rocking a little bit. They've rediscovered their composure. And now we're locked in a battle of which it could very much go either way. Vital challenge there. Looks like it might be a flag against Zaouani, who certainly happy to put his jets on and fly up that left flank. There is a change for France coming. Rabi Inzungula preparing to come on, and he's replacing Bermond. And Strasbourg midfielder. He's teammate of Morocco's Atam Othman Mahama at Montpellier last season. Midfielder making 34 top-flight appearances. Certainly one of the more experienced in senior football. Although this term back at Strasbourg came on as an injury time substitute, only to be sent off minutes later. And there you have it, attempts at goal, 10 with 8 on target for France. For the 4 attempts Morocco have had, not one has actually been an Olmeta's goal, and yet they have scored because the Bastia goalkeeper saw Zabiri's penalty strike the post, hit his back, and into the back of the net. And yeah, it doesn't really tell the full story. At 1-0, Morocco missed 2, you could say 3 gilt-edged chances. Zaouani somehow failing to hit the target. Zabiri was unable to turn that into the net. And then not long after, a brilliant ball, Othman Mahama pulled it down onto his left. Then inexplicably, the number 7 there struck it over. The flag did go up, but question marks whether he had actually been offside. And the former Montpellier player now at Watford should have asked the question. At that point, France were struggling. They made 2 changes at the break. And Madian Dabo coming on for Le Bon and Silla, and it's certainly changed the trajectory of the contest. Dabo creating the goal for Michel that has us at 1 apiece. Morocco just providing a little bit of caution for Les Bleus. Kamara clearing deep into Morocco territory as we are inside the final minute of the 90. We'll wait and see, but I'm not sure there's going to be much time added on. Either way, unless there is a late intervention, we are going to an extra 30 minutes. Touch and turn for Naim Bayard. Tries to play it in behind. Borgo trots, lets the ball run. There's Mahama. Drop deep for the pass. Dabo. So as the 90 clock up, it is 5 minutes between Morocco and France. So whether one of them can find a winner, or if we need 30 extra minutes and potentially penalties. Mahama wants to put Morocco in the final now. He shapes the shoot. Olmeta with the save. Zapiri couldn't strike it on the rebound. Runs back for Morocco. France now the ones deep and defending. Majni across to Vakdi. Ismail Baouf. Does well to just reel the ball in before it got away from him. Zingula. This was the lovely ball from Zabiri. Mahama cutting on to his left. Meta pushing it back into danger, but no punishment. Near 10,000 criming into the Estadio Elias Figueroa Brander here in Valparaiso. Coastal city, one of the 4 host cities. It's certainly hosted some fantastic football. This different type, a real nerve jangler. We'll go back to Zidane. Nzingula taken down in his prime. Taken quickly by Zidane. Spread by Touré. Dabo. Back to Monaco's Touré. Nzingula. Zidane wants it. But Touré picks out the captain, Benama. Borgo delivers it in. There wasn't actually pressure. Michel had stayed where he was. The centre-backs for Morocco getting each other's way and conceding a corner. The end off the head of Ismail Bakti. Hope for the young Bleuet. Well, a goal now. And the gates to the final in Santiago would surely be thrown wide open for France. Can they find the right combination? Deep cross by Gomis. Absolutely no problem. He's had a relatively calm introduction to this semi-final. And as the shadow of Valparaiso reaches almost the center circle, starting to head into the evening here in Chile. Second semi-final in the capital between Colombia and Argentina. No suggestion it'll be anything less tasty than this last four tie has been. Has it been the goal fest that friendlies between these sides have produced? The one thing that has been a constant, France have never lost to Morocco under 20 level. As Yassine shows his frustration, he and his coach, Ouabi, don't think they fouled French captain Benama. Number 10 earning the free kick. Both coaches thinking over what's to come. Still got further changes they can make. And they'll now have a bit of time